Hello, this is JustaShow, and what I'm doing today is I'm redoing the introduction video, and I had an idea for it because I wanted to redo the intro every so often whenever I reach a certain milestone or I feel like I've gotten better at making videos. And I've made like 4 or 5 different videos, so we're going to redo the introduction video. Now, the goal of this channel, I would say that there's 4 different goals for this channel. I mean, they're in no particular order. They're just things that I want to accomplish with my videos. Now, the first one is to make people laugh. A lot of the things that I talk about are for comedy and comedic purposes. And if it makes even one person laugh, then it's worth it. I mean, it's always been one of the greatest pleasures I've ever had to make other people laugh. I love to do it. Goal number 2 would be to inform people, to let people know about my ideas. I mean, obviously, I'm not the only person on YouTube with ideas. It's just I share them in the hopes that it changes somebody's perspective on something or makes them think about something or just helps people understand something better in general. The third goal is sort of connected to the second one. It's to have a conversation. I know people that view these videos, I know most of them. I haven't reached an audience yet where complete strangers are watching my videos and leaving comments. I'm going to work hard to get there, but I'm not there yet. But I want this channel to eventually become a conversation. Something where people can leave comments and I can respond to them, and it can be an exchange of ideas and experiences and just talk about life in general. And the fourth goal is a bit more of a personal goal, but I have a list here of people that I want to eventually one day comment on my videos. And again, a lot of them are super popular, super famous YouTubers. But the reason that I want them to comment on my videos and at least like one of my videos is because each one of these YouTubers, these people make videos that either inform me or make me laugh, and I feel like my quality of life has been improved because I've had access to these people's videos. So it's one of my goals to sort of repay them, to make them laugh or inform them or do something nice for them. And it would make me feel good to make others feel good because they've done a lot for me. And I'm just going to go down the list and why I like their videos and why it's important that I repay these people. The first 2 people on the list are HeatherFeather and Danny Docile, which they're ASMR artists. And the reason that I really like their videos is because they're normally really funny and they're very relaxing, like ASMR videos are supposed to be. And for those of you that don't know, ASMR videos are supposed to be relaxing and help people sleep. Me, myself, ever since I've been really, really young, I've had terrible, terrible nightmares, and I've had a huge problem getting to sleep, and it's still a problem today, and I think it always will be. But whenever I watch these videos and I fall asleep to them, it helps me get to sleep and it keeps me from having nightmares. So it's definitely something that I would say has made me happier because they make me laugh and they help me get more sleep. So I feel like it's literally extending my life because I'm getting more sleep. The next are Michael, Jake, and Kevin from the Vsauce channels, respectively Vsauce 1, 2, and 3. And again, all of these people that I've mentioned so far are super famous, and I'm not so arrogant to think that my channel right now will ever draw them in to the point where they will actually see these videos. But Michael, Jake, and Kevin, they all make videos on super interesting and awesome things that are all over YouTube and just in the world in general. I mean, all kinds of technology, weird plants, weird ideas, and their videos are great because all of them are good public speakers. They make me laugh, and they're super, super informative. They give me new things to think about and to talk about every day. Continuing to go down the list, there's Philip Defranco, which he runs the Philip Defranco Show. Again, it's a new show that I've watched for at least 2, probably 3 years. And it's something that I've loved from the very beginning. And again, he's made me laugh, and I get a fair amount of my news. I mean, obviously, I check other news sources, and I listen to news on the radio, but I love watching his show because, again, it's funny, it's informative, and he talks about all kinds of different stuff. Then there's John and Hank Green. They're known as the Vlogbrothers. They make videos on YouTube. I've watched a lot of CrashCourse. I watched SciShow. I mean, these guys are internet celebrities. And, again, like everyone else on the list, they've provided so much entertainment and given me so much to think about and taught me so much that it would mean the world to me if one day they could just leave a comment on my videos or just know they've seen the videos and it's made them laugh, that I've done something for them in return. It would just make me feel great. A few more channels on the list. There's Wisecrack, which makes all kinds of educational videos like Thug Notes, 8-Bit Philosophy, and now Earthling Cinema. And again, all 3 of those shows are educational. I mean, Thug Notes looks at classical literature, but it talks about it in street lingo. And I mean, the videos are hilarious, but it's about classical literature like Jane Eyre and The Catcher in the Rye and Of Mice and Men and 1,000 Years of Solitude, and all of the videos are great. And then 8-Bit Philosophy, which takes 8-bit games and it uses it as a visual reference to talk about philosophy. I mean, I've learned all kinds of things about, communism, what is considered a person, how people think about themselves, nature versus nurture, all kinds of things. Great videos. And then Earthling Cinema, it takes a look at Earth videos from the context of an alien society to see what kinds of things, like if everything was gone tomorrow and the only thing that was left were our movies, what would other worlds or societies say about us? What kinds of conclusions would they draw? Then there's Game Theory. I've been a fan of that for such a long time, and the videos are so well done and so much work goes into them, and they're funny and they're informative. I feel like I said that about everything, but it's true. I just love Game Theory so much. I'd love to meet the creators. I'd love to meet all these people, but that is not something that is available for me to do at this moment in time. Then there's The Angry Video Game Nerd, probably one of the first YouTubers that I ever saw, and just watching the show. I've been a fan of video games my entire life, and just watching those reviews, oh my god, it would make my day. It would make my freaking day just to see that in my subscriber bar, and I'd be like, oh yes, and I'd like get food and get settled in, sit down, and it would just, I would laugh nonstop the whole time, and I would be so sad whenever it was over. Then there's Nigahiga. His name's Ryan Higa, and he makes videos on YouTube. Again, super, super popular. He talks about all kinds of current events and makes all kinds of funny skits. And I just think that he's super creative, super inventive. He's definitely made me laugh a lot. So it would feel great to know that I've done that for him in return. And the last channel that I can think of would be TeamFourStar, which they make abridged series. Most notably, of course, is the Dragon Ball Z abridged, and it's something that I've watched from the very first episode. And the creators put so much work into creating that parody comedy series. Oh, I almost feel tempted to stop filming and go rewatch it right now. But those are the goals, and I'm glad you guys are with me, whether it's one person or 100 people or 1,000 people or 1,000,000 people. I really hope that I become popular one day. Not for the sake of me being popular. Okay, well, maybe a little bit, but for all the things that I've previously mentioned. Hopefully you are here as I continue to film videos, because with you as my audience and me as the person making videos, together we are just a show.